Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at one of the smallest denominations in modern European currency, the 1 euro cent coin from the year 2004. At first, it may seem like the tiniest and least valuable piece of money, often overlooked at the bottom of wallets and coin jars. But when we explore its design, history, and role in the wider story of the euro, this little copper coin becomes much more than just loose change. It is a symbol of unity, culture, and the everyday life of millions of Europeans. Background and history. The euro currency officially entered circulation in January 2002, replacing a variety of national currencies across the European Union. Countries like Germany, France, Spain, and Italy said goodbye to the Deutschmark, the franc, the peseta, and the lira, as the euro became the new shared standard. The 1 cent coin, as part of the euro system, played an important role in making sure the transition was smooth, allowing precise pricing during the early days of adoption. By 2004, the euro had already become well established in daily use. The 1 cent coin, though tiny in value, was a necessary part of transactions, especially in supermarkets, markets, and vending machines. For collectors, these early years of euro coinage hold special significance, as they reflect the beginnings of a shared European identity. Design. Common reverse. On the common reverse side of the 1 cent coin, you'll find a globe that highlights Europe's place in the world. The globe is shown in relation to Africa and Asia, symbolizing Europe's global connections. 6 fine diagonal lines stretch across the background, each ending in a star, 12 in total, representing the European Union. This side was designed by Luc Louix of the Royal Belgian Mint, whose initials LL can often be spotted near the edge of the design. Even though the coin is tiny, the reverse manages to capture the sense of a united continent, connected not only within itself but also to the wider world. Design. National side. What makes euro coins unique is that while the reverse design is shared, each country has its own national design on the obverse. This means that a 2004 1 cent coin from Germany looks different from one minted in France, Spain, or Italy. For example, Germany uses an oak twig, echoing the old Pfennig coins. Ireland features the harp, a national emblem, and Spain has King Juan Carlos I. Each national side reflects cultural pride, giving collectors a wonderful variety even within such a small denomination. The 2004 issues continued this tradition, making them important for those who enjoy building complete euro collections. Specifications and appearance. The 1 euro cent coin is the smallest in the entire euro series. It weighs 2.30 grams, has a diameter of 16.25 millimeters, and a smooth edge. It is struck in copper-plated steel, which gives it its bright reddish color. Over time, these coins often darken or take on a brownish tone as the copper reacts with the environment. Because of its size, the coin is sometimes dismissed as inconvenient, but it remains an essential part of the system. Collectors, however, appreciate uncirculated examples, where the original copper shine still glows brightly, highlighting the fine details of the design. Circulation and collector value. The 2004 1 cent coin was produced in large quantities across many Eurozone countries, making it very common in circulation. In used condition, it generally carries only its face value, but uncirculated or proof versions, often sold in official mint sets, can attract collector interest. Coins from smaller issuing nations like Luxembourg, Monaco, San Marino, or Vatican City are far scarcer and much more valuable than those from large countries such as Germany, France, or Spain. For collectors, the 2004 issues remain important as part of the early series of euro coinage, marking the first years of the currency's global journey. Cultural and historical significance. While a single 1 cent coin may not buy much, it represents more than its monetary value. The 2004 1 cent is part of a system that unified diverse countries under one shared currency, making travel, trade, and commerce far easier. For ordinary people, it meant not having to exchange money when crossing borders, and for collectors, it created a whole new field of numismatics, euro coin collecting. This tiny coin, often ignored, is a symbol of Europe's effort to create unity while still respecting each nation's individuality through its unique designs. Closing thoughts. So, the 2004 1 euro cent coin may be small, but it carries a big story. With its copper glow, its detailed globe design, and its national variations, it is both an everyday coin and a piece of history. For collectors, it represents the early days of the euro, while for ordinary people, it remains a reminder of Europe's shared identity. The next time you spot a 1-cent coin from 2004, don't just see it as pocket change. See it as a small but meaningful part of a much bigger story. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2004 1-euro-cent coin, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more coin stories from around the world, and share in the comments if you've collected any of these tiny but fascinating coins yourself. Until next time, happy collecting!